Hello, Mzanti. Hello, we back again. Huyo Morrison Bonabsheni. Guess China Matini Tunichiwa. Tunichiwa or something. That's how they greet people. Otherwise, San Miguelelo Makaya. We are live. We're back. This is our third episode of Lekker Entertainment Sport. Just make sure that you tune in wherever you are. This summer again, we took interest into soccer. So we're doing everything and anything sports, but today we're just doing soccer. Yeah. So we're going to do some analysis. I've got my experts here, okay? So just guys, make sure wherever you are, you tune in. You make sure you subscribe on our channel. Don't forget, it's called Lekker Entertainment Channel, okay? So just subscribe and make sure you hit the notification bell. Otherwise, on my right here, I've got Nkuzimala.
Bafethu kunjani nginibingelele nonke ama colleagues ami la usamkelo no Ru ngibingelele uKG ngibingelele uNtokozo ngibingelele ama viewers ethu bafethu mina nje ngomuntu nje vele uthandela iqiniso ngizolo ngizikhulumela iqiniso noma kunjani limnyama libovu linjani ngizohlezi ngizikhulumela iqiniso bafethu ngiyanibingelela nonke ngicela nje nibe welcome la ku YouTube channel yethu and just enjoy us. Thank you so much guys.
Nazo Nkunzi kumaqondisa lo mqondisi webhola. Next to him we've got Inkalakazi. RYU Azish.
Let me greet the viewers at home, or director Bohlelo, and also thanks for again for the invite. It's nice to be here, and also Gadnangal Bafethu Ulungelo, welcome Miss Bongo, and then Manning Bona and Nias Bafethu Nguru. So yeah, it's nice to be here Bafethu, and yeah, let's talk football, and then Spanish and Tabaifu now for to Emaka.
Nazo. Guys, as you know now, we've got my guest here, Office Switch. I'm very excited for today's topic. We're talking more football.
Hello.
So it's just that it's good to see these faces again. Especially combination, Otherwise, I'd like to thank Divine Juice for sponsoring the episode again. Massive shout out to Divine. Guys, make sure you check them online. Divine Juice here. They sell this nice juice, okay? Just make sure you check them on their websites online, okay? Guys, Puzani juice, Buffet. Puzani juice is Sazo Kuluma. Okay, just make sure you drink juice.
Yeah, they got very nice flavors as well. So
I'm a fruit.
Yeah, it's very nice. So it's nice.
But then you're gonna try this juices again. It's very nice. I have tried one before. Yeah. It's very nice.
Yeah.
I'll have to do that again.
Yeah, check them out, Buffet. Just make sure. Even the Maka, please make it a point that you check them out. They're doing very well, okay? And their juice is so good.
Yeah.
Probably I need to take one home. What you guys say?
No.
This
is ours, bro. No. You can't take it at home.
It's all for us.
Buffet.
So that's for all for us.
Give another one.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm supposed to sponsor this.
Yeah,
they must give us more.
Let's just represent them well, guys.
Yeah. Mfethu, we choose him now. Dinga phofa ngiyisekhaya. Because nasekhaya bezobazi ukuthi kunodivine ijuice imnandi so
take it on bro take it on
yeah.
Other than that, my team, it's good to have you on the show
for sure.
Okay, as I said, it's a third episode. Okay, I believe there's more coming, because people in Dengapel continuously. And make sure guys, we do anything sport, every sport, you understand? So you go out edladleni kunosisi that is very good in rugby. She's very good in hockey. Just bring her to the show, just to get to know and understand more about the other sports, because I'm sure our viewers at home, they want to know more. Kuna squash, Office Switch, African people, they're not even familiar with the squash. There's tennis, Office Switch. Some of us or most of us, we're not familiar with the tennis. So if there's an expert with tennis, just bring him on the show or her, and then we rock and roll. Understand? So we just want to make sure that the channel goes bigger and bigger and broader.
Everyone is a commentator.
So just make sure at home that you hit us up if you feel like you can add value or impact to the show. Just hit us up. No, we know we around. Okay, cool, guys.
Yeah,
we're just gonna go through to the frustration of witnessing some great national teams leaving the AFCON.
Yes,
AFCON.
Yeah,
last 16.
Yeah.
On the last episode, you did talk about it.
Yeah.
RYU was in the show, and then he mentioned some predictions.
Yeah.
Hey, how did it go? Let me start with you. How did it go?
Same. I think the viewers at home, they can also like link to the last show. A lot of surprises happen. I'm not gonna lie of it. A lot of surprises happen. So I think there's teams now, we have to call them underdogs. You see, there's countries we have to call them underdogs. So if it's thinking of it, because Bashama pick guns. I will want to keep on my pink cards. Yeah, so that's why I keep on saying the last 16 has been producing the surprises. You know, so who knows Equatorial Guinea will be in the quarterfinal. So that's why I say it's a lot of surprise. Who knows Nigeria, because we're taking them as our favorites. So who knows that they're out now. You see, it's a lot of happening. Surprises are too much. So I don't know, it's too much.
So would you say soccer is more like lotto now when it comes to tournaments like that? Because I believe it's different. You know, the likes of Nigeria, as you talk about, we were taking him or them as favorites.
Correct.
But why? Because we know the old Nigeria. Why did you say they favorite? Why? Why is it in Nigeria they favorite?
Okay, let me take you up on that one.
Yeah.
Nigeria has the most productive players playing abroad. I'm talking about the likes of. Let me just give you a few players.
Yeah.
For starters, let me just give you a player who has been on the bench. Ahmed Musa.
Yeah.
I don't know the number 7.
He's the captain.
He's the captain of the team.
Captain of the team.
Which team?
Nigeria.
He's a team captain.
Where he's playing now?
He's playing in China now.
No.
I'm telling you.
It's either China or USA.
He's
I
playing
can't
in China
remember well.
No, he's back in Nigeria.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
But before
I
you go back to Nigeria, he was playing in China.
Oh,
he played in China,
okay, guys.
and then going back to Nigeria.
I'm not too sure, but
Okay,
continue.
the likes of Ahmed Musa, Simon Tete Moses. My contender of the player of the season, Didi. Their anchor. There's also Kelechi Iheanacho. There's this guy who's playing for Villarreal.
Yes.
Uche Uze, I think so.
Iwobi. Yeah.
So in Nigeria had the most consistent players playing for the teams abroad.
Yeah.
Who would have thought they would be knocked out so early in the tournament?
Yeah, but you know.
By the most team who was looked very
undermine the teams.
disrespected.
We undermine the teams. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's what we do as the supporters.
But as South Africans, the South Africa Bafana too is not even on AFCON. But nabo banabadlali top.
I know.
Off a switch. Come on, nabadlali top. You know, obabukayo. Nabadlali top.
Give me 5.
I think maybe just
we're not talking about Bafana. We're talking AFCON.
Maybe just to add what Umko is saying about the Nigerian team. I think the level of football they show throughout the group stages.
Magnificent.
In terms of the football they plays, and then the
winning,
and then and then the winning mentality they showed, and then like everyone was like ticking them the way they start the tournament, because to win the tournament you have to start good to win the tournament. So the way they started very well. So that's why we're taking them as well to go all the way to the final. Because basically we can see Nigeria in the final, but it's now happening, they're out. As I said, the quality of football they're playing for they're playing a very good football at the start of the tournament.
They lost unconvincingly, bro, by the Tunisians. The Tunisians, they didn't play at all. Yeah. Nigeria was very much dominant. They played all the good football you can think of. But wait for me. Do not interrupt me.
Okay. Sorry, Ngwen.
But the Tunisians, what they did, they got the result, which is very important into football.
That's where I was going.
Good football doesn't win you games. Good football doesn't win you games. Only the result.
It's a tournament.
Exactly, bro.
You understand? So how do you play the tournament and the league? It's different. The approach is different.
Yeah.
You understand? So I mean, I wouldn't say in Nigeria, whatsoever. No, they were poor. They out.
No.
Yes. I think
they've been kicked out, guy. They were poor. They've been kicked out.
I think we talk about this before.
Baphumile.
I think we talk about this.
Besides,
before.
ukuthi siyabathanda. Out.
I think we talk about this before, guys. Uguti, the only way to win the tournament, we have to go there with the winning mentality. That's the only way to do. If we look at the Cameroon team, that we're still gonna go through to them.
Yeah.
If you look at the Cameroon team, those guys they got one thing, the winning mentality. They got the winning mentality.
But they've got an advantage. They're at home.
Yes, they're at home, but if you look at the way they play, they got winning mentality. Just because it doesn't matter about the football they played and all that, they only play for the win. They play for the win. So I think going out there, they prepare very well in terms of analyzing the players, in terms of the squad.
Yeah.
And then winning mentality they got, and you can see they're doing very well, man.
Well, I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Cameroon is playing at home.
At home. They've got an advantage.
Obviously, they have that advantage.
Full support.
And one more thing I'm going to say about... Okay, one thing I'm going to say about the Cameroonians, they've got what we call individual brilliance.
Yeah.
They do not play good football.
Yeah.
You know what they do? Okay, in terms of their play. Route 1. Must I explain what Route 1 is?
Yeah. We all know which
Yeah,
It's go to the front.
Yeah,
Like Chiefs.
Oh yeah.
From Akpay to Billiards. Okay, exactly what the Cameroonians are doing.
Yeah.
They play Route 1. They rely too much on their two experienced players, of which is Abubakar. There's also their number 11, which is Basakok.
Number 12 or 11.
11. I think it's Basakok.
The guy who scored with Abubakar in the last
I can't
game.
remember very well, but
I think it's number 12.
there's those two guys.
But that guy is good, number 12.
Exactly. They Cameroonians have their Abubakar and their main guy, which is number 12. I can't remember his name very well, but so we can't really say they are the favorites of the tournament. Let's take the fans away. So far. Let's take the fans away.
So far, they're doing good. Okay, cool. Let's go step by step. Okay, we're still going on the 16 of the AFCON. I'm just gonna go first game, second game till the 8th game of the 16. Then we're looking at the road to the quarterfinals. What's your take on that? All right.
Yeah.
On my list here, the first game was Burkina Faso versus Gabon.
Yes. The Gabonians. Yeah, the Gabonians. The Gabonians are out. I think
you go.
there was a lot going on in the team, guys. The Gabonians, and I was surprised if I see them qualify for the last 16, just because there are too much issues within the squad, and then we also.
What issues? Sorry.
We also first they had like COVID-19. A lot of.
Gabon.
Yes, Gabon.
No, you're talking about the
Yes, but he's the captain of the team.
Who's the main guy?
Yes, he's the captain of the team.
He won't do anything.
Sam.
Alone?
Sam.
Sorry, my bad.
Let's talk about Obiama. He's the captain of the team of the Gabonians. He's the all-time leading goal scorer for the Gabonians team in history. And then he's a scorer. He's always a scorer for them. So you can't just say like just because Obiama ngageko and then it's good to go. And then this guy is important for the Gabonians. So despite his behavior, just because he always got those disrespect and he's suspended to the team and all that.
Yeah.
But still the main guy for the Gabonians. So unlucky for them because they're out. But I think they did very well without their captain. So hard luck for them. But
you know what I can say, Mina, based on that match. I think I did watch the game. I did. And looking at back, my games wadlalile ikakhulukazi yona iGabon because bengibuka yona mina compared to Burkina Faso. I was literally giving it to Gabon compared to Burkina Faso. But Burkina Faso has really surprised me, with how they built from the back going forward as a team. You understand? They don't even have like big
star
names,
players.
So they're just building from the back going forward. and basebenzisa labafana abancane. Like the first game, the guy Sangare, I think he was coming from the left back, and then in the second game, third game was Kamuala. But moving forward to Gabon, formation wise, I think coach failed them.
Yes.
Besides the issues, they were there, but coach failed them. You can't tell me with tournament when you're gonna approach a tournament with this lineup today, with this formation, and then the second game you change the lineup, you change the formation. The third game you literally change the lineup, and you expect to win. That's how I feel.
Okay, that's the problem we've been having.
It's a matter.
You understand?
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
That's the problem we've been.
They were fighting literally on that game. On that game, they scored on goal in Burkina Faso.
Okay, same.
Which means Gabon are supposed to qualify to equalize on that.
Okay, this problem has been an ongoing problem for all the African teams. Throughout the all African teams, no coach have the winning lineup. I'm talking about your Ghanas, your Ivory Coast, the big guns, your Moroccos. How can you leave ZH? You're approaching a big tournament like that. I'm telling you.
We don't know. What happened?
Yes, he did explain.
You're leaving all your big gun players. All the African continent coaches have been having the same problem. They are not consistent with their selection and their lineups.
Or players?
Hey, bro, I don't care what Aubameyang did, but you can't leave him or ZH in such a big tournament. Despite his behavior off the field, but then
team.
Obviously ZH, when you take him, is gonna become a star of your national team. ZH, exactly same thing. You can't leave them out. You really have to put your pride aside.
That is why
take them.
That is why my point is like I believe Gucci coach failed the club because if I say go through a little bit of that game, the first lineup they did a 4-3-3, and the last two games they were doing a 3-5-2. Obviously, 3-5-2 it's very unique nowadays, but I don't think a lot of teams understand it, especially players, because there's those two players of switch back my flanks. They need to be busy. Are they fit enough to do so? And he low movement to wake up on. You understand?
It's all about fluidity.
Yeah, and he low movement. And the coach he forced it because in the first game, I wouldn't say it works, but that's my opinion. I don't know what you guys saw at home. However, I think the coach failed them or the whole team, but that's my opinion. Ask them to be corrected. Utata my chance, coach.
I think maybe in what we need to learn, like in African football, is that this competition of AFCON, as we said before, guys, it's one of the biggest competition in Africa. So with the level of coach coming from Europe, and then coaching the national teams of Africa, and then taking those Europe coach go to the continental what you call competition, is very, very difficult for them. Because if you look at those big countries that are doing well in terms of squads, they've got I'm a coach Bale Africa, and then abadlalile futhi le Africa. Yesterday I was watching interview. I'm sorry to go out. It's kind with one thing, guys. Why our former players ain't with chance to coach national teams, big teams, and
are they qualified?
Yes, he said they qualified. They got all the books. They qualified. Look at Senegal. Look at the coach of Senegal.
Yeah, it's Cisse.
Yeah, Cisse. He won the AFCON as a player in 90s, and then now he's fighting to win it as a coach. And
he's got a chance.
Then he's got a chance to win it. He's going to the quarterfinals now, and it's always like last year he lost it in the final in 2019. He lost it in the final. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Let's give the African former players a chance to coach the big national teams in Africa. I'm talking about the whole of Africa, not only for the South Africa only, just because in South Africa, but for the whole of Africa. Let's give the African former players a chance to coach the big team.
But that's what's not gonna solve the problem. Moving on to the second game.
Yeah, but then honestly, not all the former players will.
Let's look here in South Africa.
Not okay.
Yes.
Who's
That's another taste.
gonna-
But it's fun. You can go
Okay,
there. But
okay.
that's another taste.
I've been hearing people cry.
Junior Kanya
No.
for Bafana.
Really?
Yeah,
You know, I've been hearing people complaining about Benny McCarthy not being named as a Bafana coach. I personally don't think he's ready.
To coach the squad.
Why?
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 How many cups has he won with a team, with a single team?
He won with the captain.
Only
How many
cup.
cups?
I understand, only one cup.
How many cups he
How
won
many
with?
cups he's been on first?
Huh?
How many cups?
30.
And he won how many out of the 3?
1.
And the other 2
He's
finals.
been a coach
The-
3 seasons in the PSL. Has he won the league?
But that's
No.
Has he won the league? Just answer my question.
no. Okay, no. Ta.
So how can be he a national team coach? I mean, I don't understand, guys. Like seriously,
Well, he's
what
gonna-
what accolades does you need to have in order for you to coach a national
but
team?
right now you agree with the point RYU you would we need to give the guys who used to play or the legends
Former
a chance. Former players a chance.
I didn't agree with him.
Oh, so you disagree with that point?
It depends, bro.
Same thing.
Not every African player deserves a chance to coach the national team.
To be a coach.
To be a coach.
Yeah.
Mostly for a national team. First of all,
I see Steven Pinaris doing something
Yeah,
overseas
Steve-
with
As
a
I
coach.
said, the
No,
guys
as a
they
coach,
got the, as I said, the guys they got the papers. Open at the Villa guys, they got the papers. Those guys. Oh, Tukutukumaka, they got the papers of those guys.
Who's my
They
coach
can
Bafana?
No,
Never.
not to coach the Bafana, to be the
Oh.
coach. To be the coach, and
aye.
also coach one day. I know, but you can't just coach the national team, straight national team. You have to start where and then be a national team. But the reason why I'm trying one thing, just because the AFCON is still gonna continue for years and years and years. You see, for years and years and years.
So it's to
it
give
would
them
be
a
better,
chance.
yes, to give them a chance.
All right. Let's move to the second game. Nigeria, Tunisia.
oh,
Like Tunisia.
my
Tunisia winile.
my,
Tunisia.
Tunisia quarter final.
that's my game of the tournament. I was very, 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 very disappointed with my Nigeria.
What do you think happened?
Bapaki pasta babantu.
The Tunisian, they literally parked the bus, bro.
Yeah, they must
Bapaki pasta.
remove
And
the
I'm,
bars.
and I'm happy with them parking their bus because that's how you win a game.
I watched that game, the Tunisian and the Nigerians. I think, as I said, Nigerians are very good on football in terms of shedding the ball and passing going forward. I think the Tunisian, the only thing they managed to do there, they closed the spaces. They closed the spaces and then they didn't allow the Nigerians to play their own ball. So that's why they got one goal and then after that was it.
But it wasn't a goal from parking the bus.
Yeah,
It was a goal from a
playing the ball.
movement
Yes.
of the switch. They were
Yes.
not really parking the bus.
But, they,
Only
but if you look at the Nigerians, if Nigerians,
Okay, it's
they
only
were trying
once.
all the best when they can.
Only
they can.
once.
What do you mean only once?
Only
Only once
once.
they scored a goal, they defend.
One thing they did good. They turned their defense into attack, and they scored from that only
Yes.
move. But the Nigerians were all over them.
They were trying all the
Okay,
best. They,
so,
they-
and then?
don't-
Yeah,
don't
but
see-
then the results favored the Tunisians. At the
but
end of the
first,
day, it's only the
Lack of
result that
character.
counts.
Lack
eh?
of character
Yes.
to the players.
the
For
Tunisian
me.
they move,
Especially
And
the
then-
big players, the big names.
Yo, they tried everything. They tried their everything, bro.
You think so?
Simon did this. Your Iwobis when they got in. They tried everything, bro.
Ish.
They were all over the Tunisians. The
But-
only one thing the Tunisians did, they parked their bus and managed the game very, very, very
Yeah.
well.
Pick up to Tunisia. Pick up to
Tunisia is a
Tunisia.
move, yeah.
Next one, guys. Ikini ne Gambia.
This game was, I was very hoping the Gambians to move, but give shout out to them.
To move how?
Not to move to the next stage.
They did.
Not Guinea move.
No, Gambia.
Gambia move.
Gambia won.
Gambia won, bro. And the penalties, eh?
No, 1-0.
What? Oh, they all won.
1-0. 1-0. Gambia. Gambia won, Baba.
Who's Gambia, guys? Like, seriously.
Let's move on.
I didn't even watch the game.
Let's
guys.
move on.
No, we're still
We're
gonna come back
we're
to
gonna
that.
watch them.
We're still gonna come back.
No.
to this.
No, we're gonna
come
watch
back to
it
this.
Gambia.
Who their versus in the next?
I'm not sure. I'll double check now.
You guys, man.
I'm not too sure.
Who's
they-
Gambia? Guys, who's
Gambia?
like
Gambia
seriously?
moved there.
Mention one player from Gambia, you know.
Bro, you
They
don't
were-
know, but
The Gambians, they were,
It's fine.
they were debuting.
Okay, they are the real underdogs. Let's give them
No,
that.
they were debuting. They were the first time they played the AFCON in history of their country.
Gambia.
Yes, it was the first time they played AFCON. So that's why we don't know
So
much.
the hunger is there.
So that's why we don't know much about them.
Yeah, but
The
then
hunger.
Osam is right. The hunger is indeed there.
The hunger is there
But
because
we still want to
it's
come
the
back
first
to this
entry.
game, just to check.
Nah, no problem. my guy. But let's move on to the good one. There's this game of a switch it. The host versus the Comoros.
Oh, that's an easy one, bro.
What do you mean it's easy one?
That's an
The
easy
score was 2-1.
Before we go
Bruh.
too much into that game, I just wanna give condolences to all the families
the fans.
who lost their lives during that game.
Oh yeah.
I think like 8 people who suffer dead during this game
What happened?
outside the stadium.
What happened?
What does it say? Like mainly, the stadium was open, like mainly for everyone. Apparently, Cameroons were giving free tickets to watch that game. So all the people were like rushing to the stadium and then interrupted and then bam and then crowded. So they end up
Yeah.
just because everyone was rushing in the field, and then they end up dead there.
But how did they allow that during the pandemic?
Yeah, KEF is still.
Hold on. Are we in Cameroon also?
Yeah, it was a Cameroon against Comoros
No,
game.
I mean, are they also in the pandemic?
In terms of
COVID. All the countries.
No, I mean, but like, what's the level there?
They are, but they're not the red zone.
Tina?
We are red zone. South Africa is a red zone.
Oh, level 1 though.
Yeah, but in a red zone country. Other countries, they can't just come in there and all that. South Africa is red zone. At least Cameroon they clear, but they're better compared
They're
to South Africa.
vaccinated.
Yes, compared to South Africa.
Okay, guys, but you know what I think? It all boils down to their infrastructure. I don't think they were ready to host such
big tournament.
such a big tournament as the AFCON.
Yeah.
But
Because I heard some of the nations they didn't camp in Cameroon because
In Morocco, phela le.
they didn't camp in Cameroon because Cameroon didn't have facilities.
Yeah.
Most of the countries they camped at Qatar. Apparently, Qatar is close to Cameroon.
They're gonna host World Cup also.
Exactly. So, I think it all boils down to level of management. I mostly blame the president of CAF.
Au. Uzoshayisa ngabantu. Buya.
No, I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
No, it's
How can he allow such?
President.
How can he allow such? But seriously, guys.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
It wasn't about I'm a safety side of the other nations, the likes of Morocco, because you heard with Morocco they came with everything that belongs to them. They didn't use anything.
Yeah.
Yes, Cameroon besides facilities. They came with their beds, their safety team. Everything belongs to Morocco that Morocco is using. You understand? Even water, I assume. You understand? So that's safety from Morocco, not really necessarily with Cameroon.
Yeah.
They failed to accommodate the tournament, or
I know.
event.
They failed.
There was a lot of
But we're not sure
We are.
yeah.
because of the incident that happened.
If that one nation is hosting a tournament, how come they fail to accommodate all the nations that's coming to their country?
Probably it wasn't a plan which
There
everybody
was
should
a-
come to the stadium.
There was a problems,
I don't
like
know.
a lot of problems in the
Just-
country. But there was a lot of problem in the country because before the tournament starts, you heard the Cameroon they might not host the AFCON, but they will keep on providing like, no guys, we safe, because KEF sit down and said, guys, how you guys gonna able to host all these people? Can you give us all the health prescriptions and how you guys gonna manage it. But they did give, so they try CAF approve it. Okay, it's fine. You guys continue with the preparations and all that.
So is the tournament is still gonna continue?
No, the tournament is still gonna continue in Cameroon, despite whatever tragic passed away of people happen. But CAF, as I said, they're still investigating that process because, as I said, Cameroon, they offer free tickets
For everyone.
for everyone.
They closed the country initially at 1 o'clock
You see.
for everyone to cover that game.
So that's why
They gave
CAF
all
is
the
still-
schools the free tickets, all the government workers free tickets.
Yeah.
Everyone was given a free tickets for that game.
So
That's what
that's why
happened.
they still the CAF is still investing. Why you do, because you are apparently the country, you are the cause
Yeah, but
of
that doesn't make
this.
sense.
Boy,
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
boy, just for example, I said you coming back to
Yeah, but you
Mzansi.
can't give to the schools, hospitals, everything. You literally shut the
Everything was
country.
shut
You
down
can't-
at 1 o'clock just
Oh,
for people
you
to attend
literally
that
can
game.
have like limited time and say
Yeah.
the tickets are gonna be free from whatever to
These two
whatever.
days. Yeah.
You know,
But
just
the-
to
it's-
minimize
it's-
the
it's-
danger.
It's happened.
Other than that, I saw invest. Rest in peace to everybody.
Yeah.
Condolences to all those families.
But-
But let's talk about the match itself now.
yeah, but so before
How did you find it?
before as I said, like before we talk about the match, I wanna speak to this about this guy. We talked about him before, Vincent Apupaka.
Apupaka.
When I
The
talk
main
about this-
guy.
About this player, I'm going to very amazing player. There's you go.
Is he 21 years?
Oh, no. That was a lie, bro.
Is-
That was a lie.
Yeah, but you're able to teenage 21.
No.
He's 30 years of age.
That's
30.
30 years of age.
Hey, mhlawumbe nalapho
Yes.
uyamanga.
And he played in
That's
Saudi
all-
Arabia.
that's also a lie,
He
bro.
played in Saudi Arabia. And then with the goal that he scored.
Which one? He scored so many.
No, he's
On the last game, yeah.
Yes, in the last game he scored
Step
6
off.
goals.
Next.
He scored 6 goals in the last
What?
game.
You saw
In
the,
this game
the
he
goal.
scored. So in this game, the 6th goal he scored, he became the all-time leading goal scorer
In the
in
AFCON.
Cameroon. No, in Cameroon in single competition. Remember, Eto'o had 5 goals in 2008 AFCON in Cameroon. So now Apupaka got 6. So he overtake Eto'o's record of being the most goal scorers in a single tournament with the 6 goals he scored. And guys, this guy is brilliant. This guy is brilliant, guys. And then I keep on saying, if the Cameroon keep on playing like this, I'm telling you, doesn't matter it's route 1, as we said, doesn't matter what is it, but as they're going there into the tournament, one thing they're going with, winning mentality. Winning mentality. That's
Who's
what they
that?
call it.
That's Cameroon.
There's
As
Cameroon.
the
Yeah, they're
host.
very
Winning
organized so
mentality.
far. Even they play Route 1, very organized consistently. And you see Hanga born a
You see, guys,
Yes.
what
As they're the host.
what's I would like to comment about Abubakar is his runs off the ball. His movement off the ball. He's very, very, very direct. He's very intelligent.
Yeah.
So he's gonna become a problem coming towards more
But he hasn't
tournaments.
scored the goal. El Shawi Malawi.
Yeah, I understand that.
Aibo! Morocco, Malawi.
I was speaking a goal about that was scored about Zukapatino Mahango.
Aberdeen, Mhango.
I didn't see the goal, but then I was looking at the stats of the game. Umhango was a
Yeah.
very big problem to those guys.
Cracker. I even text you. I even text
Can I
you.
say it there, bro?
I even text you. I even text you. It's like
yeah.
you see the cracker. You see the cracker. I'm trying to find it here.
Good luck to the Moroccans. I was hoping the Malawians will surprise us. Maybe go
Who was
through
Mhango
the-
playing against? Morocco.
Morocco.
Oh,
and
okay.
go through
Obviously,
to the
obviously, it was
quarterfinals. I was hoping
obviously
that,
it was the end of this tournament.
yeah, I was hoping for the Malawians to do well for it, because I don't know, I was picking them a lot. But good luck to the Moroccans, and then yeah, they move to the quarterfinal. But
Okay, well, guys, Mina, from my perspective, I'm actually caught by a surprise.
Ukuthini? Ukuthi uMhango ukore
No, I wasn't taking these North African teams as the favorites.
yeah,
When Nigeria was knocked out, I was actually thinking Cote d'Ivoire to be the favorite. But can you turn it around, bro?
I will. Let me make it full. Otherwise, you watched the game, right?
yeah. So
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
Stunning. And udlalela Pirates. Stunning.
Ah, no.
Ngiyadlala.
Let's not make that. Let's not make that a subject.
Yeah, watch the goal. Watch the goal. Then
No, it is a beautiful
Yeah,
goal indeed.
Uyayibamba?
It is a beautiful goal.
Big goal mfethu.
A
I
big
think
one.
we career yakhe naye mhlambe igoli lika.
That's the biggest.
Izosho mfethu ukuthi I know. I love
Yeah, but then the end product, he lost.
Don't be jealous.
I'm not jealous.
What
jealous.
about the free kick that Hakimi scored
Against what? Who?
against Malawi?
Hakim udlalela. In Morocco.
Yes.
Hey, I watched the goal then I leave the game.
What about the goal that's the winning goal? Because they won 2-1, is it? The
Yeah.
winning goal.
Yeah.
Hakimi,
Yeah.
no Hakimi.
Hakim, the PSG
Yes.
guy.
He played for PSG.
PSG.
Yes,
He's
even
still there.
yes,
No Dali right back.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's their right
He-
back.
What's a Morocco?
He's
Yes.
a Moroccan, bro.
even
All the
said he's
Hakimis
gonna
are
text-
Moroccans.
He's gonna text.
Hakim Ziyech,
oh,
Hakimi.
Yes.
Hakimi.
He said he's gonna text Messi, no Neymar, no Mbappe, because at training,
Ibona bamlokhu
yes, they always take the free kicks. Or they always take the free kicks. But they do give him, but not much.
How far was it? Let's count. How far was it? Compared to the Mhango goal, bro. That was a
Yeah, no,
that was a
Mhango's
cracker.
goal was brilliant. But
And
guys,
equal
number one
Mango, he was traveling with 2 defenders going.
I understand, guys. But
What is
another one,
Shield
Hakimi.
one side. Look at the keeper. Composure. Hit the spot.
Yo, bro. Yo, that was a big one. When you mentioned the
Hit the
composure,
spot. Everything was there.
everything was
In a
perfect.
second, bro.
Yeah.
Top striker.
Umango,
Top goal.
that was a very beautiful goal. Pele, compared to Hakimi's, because Hakimi wasn't marked by any player.
Yeah,
He
but
was just by himself.
this guy is like 23 years old, man.
Uba.
Hakimi.
Ingenaphi iminyaka?
I'm just saying, guys, he's 23 years old. He's
Iminyaka
gonna-
ikahlele ibhola.
Yes, I'm just saying, he's 23 years old, but
Even I,
yes.
I'm 30 years old this year, but I can hit a free kick from direct.
Mkhosi,
Let's not go there, but-
babaleko sis.
But as I said, it's good luck to the good luck to the Moroccans, guys.
Unabani?
Yes.
I'm 21 years old. Gilingana no Ru. My colleague here, my fellow colleague here.
Big up to Morocco, so Bamovile.
Yeah.
Big up to them very well. They're very dominant. I saw a different character. He hungry, coming back from 1-0 to score 2 goals and win the match.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
good
sure,
thing.
I'm sure we're gonna talk about my game of the tournament. Now.
Yeah.
What? Senegal?
Oh, okay.
No, your game of the tournament, the Ivory Coast. Let's touch on the Senegal quickly.
Yeah.
Because man, there's not much to talk about that game. I feel Cape Verde, 2 red cards. Senegal still failing to win with
Convincingly, they failed to win convincingly.
Yeah.
Bro, let me
you
give
know.
it to you, bro.
But
Yeah.
what's your take? But I've got no much to say about that game.
As I said
What's
before,
such a team?
as I said before, Senegal, I still need them to pull up Amasogis, in fact.
They haven't convinced us.
They haven't convinced us, but they keep on going, which is a level of experience for them. As I said, they've been there before. I think they want to do final again 2 times in a row, But as I said, I still not feel like they're playing like proper football as they're supposed to play. But
Probably expects too much from
Yes.
them, and the tournament is different.
the good thing, as I said, of air, they haven't considered any goal in the tournament,
Obviously, it's a good
which
thing.
is a good thing.
It's a good thing.
They haven't considered any goals. They haven't considered any goals in the tournament. But they haven't scored much. They only scored 3 goals in the whole tournament. Can you imagine? The whole tournament, they could play 4 games,
Such
but
a
they
good
scored 3
nation,
goals.
bro. Yeah, but then let's look at their defense. Let's
Yeah.
look
Good, strong.
Let's look at
Strong
very
defense.
well into their defense.
What's
Yeah.
the name of that guy?
Abu Bakar.
No,
That's Koulibaly.
Koulibaly.
They've got
I mentioned
Koulibaly.
it before, but I said, obviously,
Hey,
Koulibaly,
strong
the
current.
best in the
Strong
world.
current.
He's
The
a
best
very-
manager.
I think
the
Man
best-
City won that guy.
Even Man
Man City won
United.
that guy.
Even Man United are going to secure his services, bro. I'm telling you. Let's look at
brilliant,
let's look at Koulibaly and Coyote, their captain. I'm not sure. Coyote is very versatile. He can play in the center of the midfield.
Yeah.
He can play as a center back. I'm not sure
No.
which position they are using. him.
Normally they use him in center back at the moment. Remember,
So his place-
Koulibaly started in the second game.
He's playing with Koulibaly and
Yes.
so it's Coyote and Koulibaly.
Yes, and
So
Mendy.
their
As a
goalkeeper.
Keeper.
As
So-
Mendy is the keeper.
We-
Uzokona kanjani Tongelo nje?
Exactly. We really can't expect them to concede a lot
Yeah.
of goals. But going forward, very, very poor.
Yeah.
They rely too much. I think they rely too much on
Sadio
Mane, of which is not having a good tournament
so far.
Both him
and Salah.
And Salah.
exactly.
Yeah.
You guys read my mind. I love that.
Book Egypt. Egypt.
Yo, Egypt.
Egypt is actually like that.
It's still surprising for to Egypt. I keep on crying, guys. Egypt, Senegal, they haven't give me that. They haven't give me the way they expect them.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Yeah.
To talk about that game. Yeah, Egypt with
Cote d'Ivoire.
and Cote d'Ivoire. Because we Senegal, there's nothing much to.
Yeah,
to
but
just-
they moved
to
to
talk
nil.
on.
It was a very
Yeah,
12
yeah.
moved to
game.
nil, so which is
Babe
good.
nenhlanhla nje abantu
Yes,
bathole red card awu-2 in a game,
Congratulations to them,
obviously,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
it was a cheap win. So we literally
last one.
looking forward to see them. We quarterfinal is how they're
Quarterfinals,
gonna do now. Okay, so Ivory Coast, Egypt.
So I was very, very
The
disappointed.
last game on the
I was
16 thing.
okay, guys.
No, Mali and Equatorial Guinea. We didn't talk about that. Mali and Equatorial Guinea.
Okay, guys. Let me take this one. Cote d'Ivoire versus Egypt. I was very, very disappointed with Egypt. Okay, the game Egypt played against Algeria, I was very, very impressed with the Cote d'Ivoirians.
Yeah.
In terms of sharing the ball,
Yes.
playing off the ball, their movements, perfect. I don't know what's happened with this game with Egypt. They couldn't move off the ball.
Come on, you guys.
They couldn't pass to each other. They couldn't even complete 10 passes without inception. I don't know what happened. I was very, very
No, but
disappointed.
But come to the reality of the tournament and the match itself. Egypt, it's a very different team with different type of players who literally hungry to show themselves. Besides to Salah, look at the guy who's wearing number 17 on a rasta sort of.
Yes.
There's a guy who's wearing
El
number
Neni.
22.
That's El Neni.
Angibazi amagama
Yeah,
la-
they
know.
they got same name.
That's
no.
no.
All Mohammed. So.
That's all El Neni. Yeah. Which one?
the guy who's 22.
He's playing for Arsenal. That guy.
Uzba.
Number 17.
Number 17.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe we can see.
He's playing for Arsenal. That's El Neni.
Yeah.
Okay, that guy. Those guys, they hungry. You understand? You can literally see. You could see. It's not like a Sfunu Paselu more, but we literally want to prove ourselves and showcase ourselves. You understand? I'm not saying that's how they win the game because nobody scored in that game. Obviously, it just was very tight. However, for me, my take, Ivory Coast was weak on the day. Very weak. They show no character, mfethu. Especially after Okochi tries to introduce Uzaha. He had an attitude that stinky. Bengafele pull it out. I understand now. Ule no referee again.
Yeah, it's.
Uzwa receive yellow card. Uyalo. Yini king.
I think that this game was a very harsh game. This game was a very, very.
But we
harsh game.
I
I think-
understand.
I think it's happened. Like, look about the big there. That's a game is going to be born. About that's a game. Everyone that game is going to be born because it's one of those big clubs. So so that's why. But I wasn't surprised if this game ended 0-0 because as I said before, this game is better because it's decided on penalties. Lucky for Egypt team
They went through.
but as I said, this game is give us that when it's
Hold on, you
supposed
say
to give us.
lucky.
It's a lucky penalty.
Okay, yeah.
No, but that wasn't by lucky.
Yeah, it was.
Boogie penalty Shao Bailey. I'm not interested.
It was a poor one, bro.
I'm not interested.
What's your expertise as a defender?
What you mean? Defender for the Lilies and not rocky.
Because this guy with the Manchester United.
Oh, it defends Shy rocky.
But then,
Guys,
This
That's
guy is
too
training with
hard.
Ronaldo. This guy, come
No,
on.
guys.
This guy is training with Ronaldo in the same team.
Besides
Always
though,
Ronaldo.
besides that,
He's
Guys,
one of
when
the
I-
best defenders we got in Africa.
Guys,
Without so many penalties, doesn't mean anything.
if you
No, hold on.
if
We
you guys can allow me to talk about that game.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna talk about Mo Salah specifically.
But you're talking about the whole game
Okay, it's fine.
and the penalty of Bailey.
Okay, let me tell you about the game. The Ivorians were very dominant in the game. Egypt didn't play too well, bro. Ivory Coast created most chances compared to Egypt.
Created chances.
Better chances.
In terms
It
of
wasn't
position.
clear. It wasn't clear-cut chances, but they created better chances compared to Egypt. Okay, let me talk about this guy, Umo. You know, Umo Lapayana is being played as a number 9 or a second striker.
False number 9.
as a false number
False
9.
number 9.
Okay, where does Jürgen Klopp play him? As a winger, as a left
Wing
winger,
strike.
come striker.
As a wing strike, yeah.
You know what happened? He himself, he has to be played as a false striker because he was running away from all the traffic that's happening in the side of the midfield because he puts like he's running away from being injured from his national team. So he's
putting Liverpool first.
He's putting Liverpool first.
That's my bread and butter, bro. National team doesn't give me the bread and butter, bro. What's wrong with you? That's where I receive all my bread and butter.
What do we all come from? Where do you come from as Mo Salah?
It doesn't matter. I can even retire in that shit. It doesn't even pay well.
Like Hammer did. But then it doesn't make sense, bro.
It doesn't even pay well. I can even retire, you know?
You are not too big as your national team.
I know, it's not like if I know
Umo is very, very wrong. But then, luckily for himself, he scored a winning goal the last game. And he scored the winning penalty.
Showcase. That's where I want to jump in.
But then it's very wrong.
I agree with you when you talk about the dominant of the team, showing character probably within 90 minutes. But extra time going forward, the whole match was poor.
Because everyone was like, we need penalties.
Yeah, BC feed. But going back to the penalties, you understand, I want to move to this point. Going back to penalties. Air Bailey. Look at some penalty shower here in Egypt.
Yeah.
Look at the penalties. Very strong. Crackers. Ngisho two keeper beyakuyona.
Yeah.
Izodlula ingane ngwe.
Baba ama Egyptian.
Wafika lo mfethu.
Ama Egyptian ndaba.
Wenzani lo mfethu? Uzenza uJorginho.
Azenza uJorginho mfethu. He's a defender.
Ama defender fika neimbongolo mfethu mekashe.
Mfethu ama defender kudala.
Kusuka ku team yakhe iManchester, wambonesha ipenalty. iUnited. Wambonesha ipenalty.
But he's clubbing a scheme la. Udli line up.
He's clubbing the scheme.
La, wherever it goes. Udli line up la. But let's move on. Big up to Egypt. So so who's your second person now? Who's your second person?
The North Africans now, it's obviously they are taking this. It's either Egypt or Morocco.
Cameroon.
Cameroon, they're gonna be knocked out.
They
rely too much on individual brilliance in Cameroon.
I keep on saying,
take Abu Bakr out, you're gonna see.
Let's move on, Machid. Let's move on. Let's cut the second. Imali in Equatorial Guinea. Who watched the game? What's your point on that? Literally, I've got no comment about that game.
As I said,
Equatorial Guinea,
I was disappointed. I was disappointed if I'm a Malians pool. I think credit to go to them, as I said on the previous show, guys. They keep on surprising us a lot.
Exactly,
you know?
bro.
But they were out, but on penalties again. So
in Mali.
Yes, Mali was out on penalties. He started gaining, he moved in for winning my penalty.
Yeah.
So as I said, I think that team is still gonna produce more and more quality players as well. I think now we're gonna go to AFCON qualifiers for 2020.
Oh, they're true.
Yes, we're starting the AFCON qualifiers soon. I think they will come back stronger, and then again they will give us another good tournament, the next tournament of audition. So as I said, guys, I keep on saying I love the Malian team. I love the Malian team because they keep on producing first.
Good stuff.
Just to take where you left off. All those players are average between the age of 20 and 23.
Yes.
Those are very, very young players.
Very young squad, they're called.
So they have a bright future ahead of them.
Yes.
Send Columbia future.
Yeah,
we have to talk for the future.
Talk about the future.
Hey, bakhuluma future manje bafethu.
Who's that?
Yes, again. Okay, road to quarterfinals.
Yeah.
However, I feel like mina it's been very good to want to progress. Yala ma team lawa singaphilevelanga kuona. The likes of Burkina Faso.
Yes.
You know, the likes of Gambia, Equatorial Guinea.
Bro.
You understand? We hardly believe in them, but we quarterfinal.
Yes.
And surprisingly, since this tournament, it's a surprise tournament, they can literally still surprise us.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like there's no team bigger now than any other one.
There is, man.
So the Africa now we all the same.
No.
You know,
But
all
there's
the
one thing I want to talk about, Majid. Quickly. I don't want us to spend more time. Just your opinion,
same. Yeah.
VAR, VAR.
Makalo Baxter.
A corner, we have AFCON. We experience it, it's working. A corner with Premier League, a corner with La Liga, it's everywhere. Besides
Serie A.
La. What's your take? Especially like with AFCON.
Okay. I personally think if VAR is a good initiative. When you are on the losing team, it's not nice when you lose with no justice. It happens in football. Okay, let me make an example. If a goal was to scored by a guy who's in an offside position, and when you saw this guy is in an offside position, but the referee gives it as a goal,
Hard luck.
wouldn't you want it to check for you?
Hard luck.
You lying.
Hard luck, Ngoy.
You lying, bro. I think if VAR has been a very, very good initiative for all the nations.
So you reckon DSTV Premiership must literally...
It must have it. It must. It is a must.
Okay.
It's justice.
Okay. But when I on the VAR mzukani, it was in the middle seating. Ngaphandle kwe justice.
Final. I think
What's your take on it?
I think first we AFCON at the moment. If VAR it's heavy live to expectation. Uma ngithi heavy live to expectation. Asikaku bunyana ama surprises enzekalayo la badinga VAR abe kakhulu. I think the last time iba khona was during one of the games akhona kuma group stages. So okwamanje lapho AFCON ayobe affects kakhulu ezo share sithi wow uphume kanjani le team ayikafiki lapho kulo level. Maybe usikona ama quarter final sazoba nama semi final and then sibe ne final. Maybe VAR usazoyibona lapho ukuthi yasicanda ke lapha.
But now
at the moment.
do you agree with Mqondisi ukuthi it's literally a good idea to have a VAR?
Lemzansi sitting VAR.
What?
No.
If it's good, why not?
If you look at the level of football yet, I know like I'm underrated the football yet, but compared to Lamar, so compare now.
Football yet iyafana nale AFCON esibuka.
But
No, awekho amagoli amaningi akorwayo. AFCON
Bali VAR ayibuka amagoli kuphela.
kodwa ke
thina bethu
isebenza kakhulu kuma goal scored. Mengisi ngiyayibuka kahle.
Nakuma fouls ave behlaba ohlatshwa. Izo
I don't think as I said, I like for me I think it's better for DSTV Premiership without no VAR because the VAR will destroy our league.
Okay.
Let me not say our football.
Okay.
Our league.
Okay, boy.
Destroy our league.
Asibuke le game le. Khona game eyidlalo. Referee he finished the game at 85 minutes.
ayike uvala le.
Okay.
Uphiwa phinda futhi.
Bamfonela kwathiwa iVAR emfonela yathi ndoda.
Ayike makapheli.
Ushashe wayiqeda igame. Yaqhubeka igame oyivala ngo 89 minutes.
Nah.
Hayi, iwashi baba. Iwashi.
Wasa Senegal la ref.
Besides uthi wake pure.
If VAR laphayana they didn't live up to their expectations ngempela.
Lapha indaba le ref.
Ngoba kwakuthiwa ngoba into engayizwe ikhulunywa iCAF ukuthi kuzoqhubeka kudlale lo 5 minutes abusela.
Yeah. No say.
It doesn't make any sense.
Can you travel all the way now suka khona just to play for 5 minutes? And then one team is leading. I don't want to Tunisia that game.
It's Tunisia. Of which Tunisia.
Oh, shalezo zinto.
Yes, with his committee.
Of which Tunisia ibishel gap. Tunisia be camp eQatar. Ibizo soka eQatar izodla 5 minutes miziphinde eQatar.
So as I said, like
guys, no, it doesn't make any sense.
It's heavily lived to expectation so far at the moment. But let's not be surprised.
Only one
mistake. There's still got a couple of games coming. So we'll see. But my final decision on your question, we don't need VAR.
La.
In our DSTV.
But so far with AFCON it's good.
No, so far AFCON is fine.
Cool.
I
Right,
need it.
guys, moving on the wrap. We're about to wrap it up now. Okay. So last point. DSTV Premiership, it's back. We are supposed to have a game on the end of this month. Like 30. Office which is Stellenbosch versus Umam Keys. The role M, I don't know, it's postponed. So that's the game we finally be on
You know, due to COVID cases.
I have no idea what happened. But I check online, it's postponed.
Okay.
So now we'll have a look of our games that are upcoming. I see our games as well 15 of Feb. So that's the first game, not too sure. I think I 4 on the day. So we're gonna have a look at that. Guys, but thank you so much. You know, I think that's a wrap. That's how we're gonna wrap it up. Just remember, make sure that you need to let the followers Zuguti how they can find you on social media. Aren't you guys playing social media?
I am on social media, bro.
Don't you want them to follow you guys? You know?
Like, I think they're gonna. I only got them on Facebook. I don't got Facebook. Yeah.
Like, what's your Facebook handle? Tell them, so
it's Vivian Selamo.
You know.
Yeah, they can follow me on Facebook. It's Vivian Selamo.
What's Vivian?
In brackets, you know, in brackets. So that's me.
Vivian.
Vivian Selamo. I think I only got Facebook, but I'm not like too much years alone. And it's in my condition on the social media.
I know mina mfowethu nje hayi ima ngisazongena kade ngilahlekelwe izinto zami ngaba nje inkunzi bathatha everything so ima ngisazobuya
ungasho uthi wabanjwa apho mhlawumbe lo mfethu uzosubscribe
no
ngaleyo phone owayithatha mfethu
asasubscribe yes
exactly. Alright, vele kube mnandi yonke.
Exactly,
guys,
bro.
thanks for coming. We're wrapping up now. Make sure you check us, okay? This is Lekker Entertainment Sport. We're doing everything entertainment, okay? Sport, music, photograph. Just hit us up and make sure you check us. If you're interested, just make sure you pap phone le number lapho. No must follow you on social media, Instagram, everywhere. Okay? My social media handle, it's Sam or Samgelo_. Peace out. We out here. Guys, thank you so much for coming.
Signing out.
not at all in time, guys.
Signing out.